Hey guys, Brad Knight here, just finishing up the Lose Riders Conference here on beautiful Kentucky Lake. I want to talk to you a little bit today about one of my favorite ways to catch a bass, and that's with the Magnum swim bait. You know, it's starting to really kind of see people putting it in the arsenal where they're throwing the great big baits, and Lose came out with a new rod this year, available now, the Magnum swim bait special. It's an 8-foot rod, extra heavy, fast action, and I can't say enough good things about this rod. It's phenomenal. It's really lightweight. It's got the perfect action for throwing the big baits. It's got the long handle. And some people ask me, why are you using such a long handle? It kind of gets in the way. And the deal is you can make super long casts with a really heavy bait. You're able to grab it down here and really be able to load this bait up. A big heavy swim bait's not something you can make a snap cast with like your spinner baits or chatter baits, but more of that lob or like the pendulum back and forth. So that's why I've been able to grab way back on the handle and use it a lot of leverage. Second part to that is you're able to tuck this handle up, and as you're winding the big bait in, you're dealing with catching really big fish, so able to have a lot of leverage on a hook set, be able to drive those hooks in and control the fish and get them coming your way. Another thing this rod is going to be really good for is the Alabama rig fishing. You know, it's the same situation. You got a lot of weight on there and you're making those big lob casts and you're dealing with a lot of force on your hook set and winding them in, and this rod's going to handle that stuff really well. Super excited about it. Another thing that's really good about it is the price point. You know, you're looking at a really high-end swim bait rod for under $200. I think they're in the $150 range, so that's going to be really good. Another thing on the reel I want to touch on. This is the Lose Speed Spool BB2 inshore. And the reason I use the inshore is you're going to have a really big spool capacity. And that's important because you're using heavy line, 20 to 25 pound fluorocarbon and/or mono. So you're making your big long cast, and on the end of the long cast, you've still got spool integrity left. You're hardly taking any line off, so you're not going down to a super low retrieve reel like a, you know, you're able to take up a lot of line as you wind your bait in. You get a hook set, you can control the fish, and you're winding in with the big power handles. I really like this setup. You can control the magnets from the external position. So anybody that's looking to get into the big swim bait fishing, here's super great value and phenomenal products. Lose Custom Speed Stick, Magnum Swim Bait Special, Lose BB2 Speed Spool, Inshore Edition. Check them out, you won't be disappointed.